Learn to keep people dependent on you. Law 11. To maintain your independence, you must always be needed and wanted. The more you are relied on, the more freedom you have. Make people depend on you for their happiness and prosperity, and you have nothing to fear. Never teach them enough so that they'll do without, so that they can do without you. You have to find something in your situation that you do better than anyone else, or persuade the other people that you are actually the best, and they will start relying on you. They will need you for whatever you can bring to the table. In the workspace, in the friend group, in the relationship, romantically, platonically, professionally. This applies to all life. If you can do something that is effective, that is useful, better than anybody else in your situation, the people above you, below you, around you will find it very hard to get rid of you without collapsing the whole rest of the thing. You have to be like the roots of a tree. If you want to get... I've kind of forgot this metaphor. If you have to be the tree, and if someone wants to get rid of you, they'll have to take you out by the roots. But taking a tree out by the roots is very hard, for one, and then if you do succeed, you destroy the land around it, you destroy the ground, because of course how the roots of the tree spread throughout the ground, it brings up soil and debris and rocks and such around, and it's just a big mess. So one of these things that you can be very good at is connections, networking, and just knowing people like that, and having people that admire you. If someone wants to get rid of you, they'll have to go through these people. They'll have to argue with them. They'll have to deal with the people that are close to you, that know you, that like you. For instance, in the workspace, and the person most likely above you that can get rid of you will have a very hard time doing so. Moving on. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. One sincere and honest move will cover over dozens of honest ones. Open-hearted gestures of honesty and generosity bring down the guard of even the most suspicious people. Once your selective honesty opens a hole in their armor, you can deceive and manipulate them at will. A timely gift, a Trojan horse, will serve the same purpose. Of course, if you want to get somebody on your side, you have to lure them in with a false sense of security, with them thinking they know that nothing can go wrong with associating with you. Now, you have to act friendly, generously. This doesn't have to work with only one person. You can do it to a group of them, slowly but surely, like a cult leader. For instance, in a friend group, if there is somebody at the top that wants to manipulate you, but you are not completely sure of them, they will lure you in, they will start acting friendly to you and generously. Speaking from own experience, maybe. And just making you feel happy when you are around them, thinking that they are actually a good friend to you. Slowly but surely stopping that, stopping the generosity, stopping the friendliness for periods of time, then bringing it back when you are starting to feel suspicious of them again. And this person plays with the emotions of the person that he is luring into his power range, his power circle. And of course, this is a reoccurring theme in the book, playing with the emotions of the people that you want to manipulate. Now, when you are done, or when you are far in the process of this manipulation of the person or group of people, you can start using them for furthering your own cause. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. And I would like to add to this, never appeal to them in like a pitiful way. If you need to turn to an ally for help, do not bother to remind him of your past assistance and good deeds. He will find a way to ignore you. Instead, uncover something in your request or in your alliance with him that will benefit him, and emphasize it out of all proportion. He will respond enthusiastically when he sees something to be gained for himself. Many times in your life, you will have to ask for people's assistance. Do not ask it do not tell it to them in terms of what you want or need from them. Tell it to them in terms of what they want, of what they need. Afterwards, they will think that this proposal is good for them. And in a sense, they will think that you are doing them a favor, when in fact, they are helping you. Ashonamam.